Hi everybody and welcome to Dining with Dee. Today we are going to be making sweet and sour chicken. Just have a look at the ingredients that you're going to need. I'm also going to add them in the description box down below, and so that you can print them and use them as you go. Okay, I should have also mentioned that you're going to need a lot of cooking oil that you're going to be heating up on the side while you're mixing your butter. Then take your chicken cubes and just pour them into the butter and mix quite well to make sure that all the cubes are covered sufficiently. After this, you just want to start placing the chicken cubes one by one in the heated oil. And you will see that as soon as you put them in the oil, they'll start to rise to the surface. Keep them in the oil until they turn like a golden brown color. That's when you know that it's done. The tempura flour also makes it a lot easier. And then just scoop it out and repeat with the remaining uncooked chicken breast. Okay, so while your chicken is boiling in the oil, we're going to start making the sauce. You will need 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of flour, and 2 tablespoons of the Nando's peri peri sauce or lemon and herb. Look, that part is completely optional. And the 2 tablespoons also of balsamic reduction, that's also quite optional. That just helps with to bring out a very nice flavor and a rich color. You pour in the 1 cup of white vinegar, and this is the most important part, your all gold tomato sauce. I used 7 tablespoons. You can use 1 cup. You just need it to be a lot more than all the other ingredients you use, because this is like the key ingredient in your sauce. So mix all of that together, I ended up just using a whisk because the fork wasn't really working. Sprinkle a bit of salt as well, but remember, most of the ingredients in there already have salt, so you don't want to over salt your food. Then whisk it all together and set it aside. Now in a different saucepan, add cooking oil. Then pour in your red onions, pineapple, and the peppers, and then just continue to stir until they are cooked. You don't want it to be overcooked, just cooked enough that it's still a bit crunchy and juicy, but not overcooked. Once that's cooked enough, pour in your sauce that you set aside and continue to stir until you bring it to a boil. While your sauce is now boiling, or rather simmering, add in your chicken pieces that you have fried and stir them in to make sure they're all covered in the sauce. Keep stirring for about 2 minutes and then let it simmer for another 5 minutes. So lastly, we are going to add in our greens, which could be your chives, spring onions, or sugar snaps. I added sugar snaps only because that's the only green stuff that could be cooked that I had on account of lockdown, so we make do, but it still looks quite delicious. And voila, you're done. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please follow Dining with Dee on Instagram and on YouTube to receive more videos like this. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.